Okay, this is version 12.3.6, and I'm just taking it for a drive. So far, I don't really notice much of a difference. The steering wheel does seem to be moving a little bit smoother than the previous version. So sometimes, I notice with these versions, it sometimes speeds up a little bit too quickly towards a car, and it has to abruptly stop. And also, it seems to accelerate very quickly sometimes, which is not so bad. But then when it comes to the abrupt stops, I feel like the FSD does that sometimes. So we got to make this right fork here. There's not too many cars on the road today, so it's a little less traffic. Alright, so in this case we got to quickly move to the left lane since we have to take a left fork. See, in this case, I don't know why it did that. There were no cars on the left lane, but it just went to the left and moved back to the right. So I'm not sure why FSD did that. Maybe in the next version it'll fix that type of behavior. See, it slowed down here when it made the lane change, but there's no cars behind and no cars in front, so it would have made more sense for the car to accelerate into the lane and then drive, but for some reason it slows down, which could be bad if there were cars behind me. And FSD does that once in a while, I've noticed, so hopefully that too is fixed in the next version. That left lane change was actually pretty good because that car to my right was speeding up towards the rear of my car, and as it was doing that, it was getting closer to my car. Tesla made the left lane change, so it could be because of that reason. Well, we gotta make a right fork down the road, so we have to change the lanes. There's a lot of cars on my right side, so it's not changing lanes yet. There should be an opening coming up right after this. There's enough room actually. Okay, so it went. That's good. Now it's got to take this right fork, and there's enough space on my right. So as you can see on the left side, the car is kind of into my lane, but just by a little, and the Tesla is slowing down in anticipation that the car might move into my lane. But since it's not, the car should actually speed up once it quickly realizes that the car is not going to move into my lane, so that the cars behind me wouldn't honk and I will be causing a traffic jam behind my car. So maybe in the next version, it'll pick up the reaction time in these situations. Alright, so let's see how this version does on this left turn with the steel obstructions. And right after this left turn, I have to make a quick right turn, so it has to basically make this turn and then stick to the right lane. So it's coming very close to this car on the left, and it's slowly creeping up forward. And I do not think that it's going to be able to make this turn because it doesn't have enough angle to basically make this turn, I believe. Oh, I have to reverse now because okay, so FSD, I don't think it's seeing these steel columns because it looked like it was gonna just run right into that steel column. I mean, it looked like it was gonna actually stop, but it didn't seem to account for the steel column when it was planning the turn. So I think hopefully in the next version it fixes that issue. So I'm waiting for that. I think the next version is going to be 12.4, which Elon said is going to be drastically different from this version. So hopefully that version will fix all the issues that I experienced basically in this video. Okay, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you would like to see further content.